Hello class, welcome to Arjun English School. Standard 11th chapter is depreciation, where in last class we are going with illustration number 1. We have already completed the theoretical part and this is the practical one where we have find out the depreciation, rate of depreciation, then after pass the necessary journal entries regarding purchase of machinery as well as depreciation on it. Then after this is the machine account that today I am going to start. Here, first of all, we have to write machine account, debit side and credit side. The columns are date, particular, JF, amount. Again, date, particular, JF, amount. Okay, so what is the common point? In debit side, first of all, we have to write two cash, two bank and two cash. Because if I am purchasing any asset, then it affects the bank account. And if I am paying any installation or transportation charge, it affects the cash account because our cash and bank balance are going out. Now, on credit side, there is a common entry by depreciation by balance carried down every year. Again, by depreciation by balance carried down. Again, third year by depreciation by balance carried down. And in debit side, you can see that two balance brought down and two balance brought down. Okay. So first of all, I purchased the asset for the cost of 48,000 and 2,000 is the installation. So debit side 48,000 and 2,000 that is recorded. This one and total of these that is 50,000. Now depreciation value that we have find out 4,000 rupees per annum. So every year it is the method of SLM straight line method. So every year depreciation value remains same 4,000 in first year, again 4,000 in second year, again 4,000 in third year. Got it? Now total of first year that is 50,000. First year means opening date, that is date on which assets are purchased, and here it is the closing date. Opening is 1/4/2012, then closing becomes 31st March 2013. Again for second year, opening is 1/4/2013, closing is 31st March 2014. Third year, opening date is 1/4/2014 and in opposite side, closing is 31st March 2015. Now, out of this 50,000, if I am deducting the value of 4,000, the remaining ones that is 46,000. This 46,000 is the closing balance. Opening balance for next year, again 46. There is no any other purchase or sale during the year. So I am closing this year and deducting 4,000 as a depreciation. So my second year closing balance is 42,000. Now this second year closing balance becomes the opening balance for third year 42,000, out of which if I am deducting 4,000 as depreciation, so my final answer is 38,000. This is called closing balance for the third year. This is the machinery account. Okay. Every time we have to prepare machinery account like this, date particular JF amount, again date particular JF amount. JF stands for journal folio number. Got it? Now, after completing this, they have also asked for depreciation account. So what is the common point in depreciation account? In depreciation account, Every time on debit side, it is machinery account, machinery account, machinery account. Credit side, P&L account, P&L account, P&L account for 3 different years. First year, then after second year, then after third year. Now, first year depreciation value 4,000, second year again 4, and third year again 4, because this is the method straight line method where the depreciation amount remains constant throughout the year, throughout the time period. That's why every year the value is 4,000, 4,000, and 4,000. Now, if I am closing this account, the difference comes to 4,000 for first year, again for second year, again for third year, 4,000, and this difference that we have to transfer to P&L account. So compared to machinery account, depreciation account is very easy to prepare because debit side assets account, credit side P&L account, and all the values of depreciation that we have to write here. This is called depreciation account. Now, what is the accounting effect in annual accounts? In annual accounts, we have to prepare two different accounts. Number one, profit and loss account. Number two is balance sheet. Now, in profit and loss account, debit side, there is a entry for depreciation on machinery and depreciation value that you all know 4,000. Now in balance sheet, asset side, total cost of machinery 50,000, out of which depreciation value, if I am deducting 4,000, then the net value is 46,000. This is the effect in final accounts. Okay, there is a chapter that you have all have to learn further, that is final accounts, where we have to prepare the P&L account as well as balance sheet, that is profit and loss account and balance sheet. In profit and loss account, you have to record debit side all the expenses and losses. Depreciation is our expense. So you have recorded the for 4,000 rupees, where in balance sheet asset side machine value is 50,000, out of which depreciation value is 4,000. So final answer is 46,000. This is the final one. Now there is another method that we call reducing balance method. We can call it as a written down value, that is WDV or RBM. Here depreciation value changes in every year. Depreciation value changes every year. It means there is no possibility that, like in SLM method, if depreciation remains same for the first year, then the same value is for next another years. No, that is not kind of that. Here, depreciation value, that is change from year to year. Got it? On the basis of this, there is a question regarding this. Like you can see in illustration number 2, Shurbi and company purchase a machine cost 57,000, installation cost 3,000. So 57 plus 3, that is a total cost of machine 60,000. Now depreciation rate is 5%. So 5% on 60,000. First year depreciation 60,000 multiplied by 5%, that is 3,000. Then balance value 57. Now for second year depreciation is on this 50,000, 57,000. So it comes to 2850. Now you can see that here the depreciation value is 3,000. Here the depreciation value is 2850. Means every year value of depreciation changes. Now for third year, difference comes to 54150 and depreciation is 2708. If I am deducting this, then my net answer is 51442. Means you can see that first year depreciation is 3000, second year depreciation is 2850, and third year depreciation is 2708. Means depreciation value are changing from time to time. Okay, so this is called written down value, that is WDV. Now there are practical sums on it, but now if I am asking you, there are two methods that we have studied. Number one is straight line method, second one is reducing balance method. So which method is more appropriate? Practically, return down value, that is WDV methods are more effectively, because we cannot say like that depreciation value remains same for every year, because as and when year pass, repairs and maintenance cost for assets are increasing, and that's why total cost of depreciation has to be changed due to this effect. But in straight line method, these points that they are ignoring, and that's why practically written down value is more appropriate. And second question, which method is easy to calculate? Then our answer is straight line method. Okay,